Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, I am very stunned. This has got, all of the global issues, so I'm talking back, we're going back years. Like, I'm not just talking about, like, oh my god, like, you know, the Trunks this thing, or that one thing. Very clearly, they have, like, a manpower issue with Global Dokkan, right? Now, I've heard this, I mean, through the grapevine, we'll say. The birdies, you know, they kind of do chirp. You know, that Global doesn't really have as many, you know, hands on deck as, like, JP Dokkan does and stuff like that. And, like, we really could see it. And this is why, for years, like, I thought we need to get Global and JP synced. Because it is a fact. I've said this for years, and everything I say, people say I'm wrong. But then usually, I mean, when it comes to Dokkan, I feel like I tend to actually kind of be right on a lot of stuff. Every time they do shit that's not just one-to-one copying what JP did onto Global, they fuck it up. Every time. Every time. Every Global first creates chaos. It is a fact. It has always, always, always happened. That's why the sync is going to be such a breath of fresh air. Hopefully, with everything, like, you know, coming out at the same time, like the free-to-play characters are the same, the stages that coming out the same. You know, again, it's probably not going to be like this until 2025, which I've been saying, but, you know, we're going to get there. And it's just going to be better. Because there's not, like, there will still be issues where, oh, some character's broken or some stage doesn't work and stuff. Like, there's always going to be stuff like that. It's unavoidable. It's going to happen. But it's just, it is mind-boggling how often nonsense follows Global First stuff. It is just how it is, man. So, what we have here, apparently, is they buffed Physical Goku Black. Now, I have not talked at length about this guy because people are literally just going to say I'm a Global hater. Oh my god, Yoda shows up on Global, he's a hater. Even though I was screaming that STRU Goku was the best hero in the game when he was a Global first, right? Like, it doesn't... This guy, the way he's built, right? Like, if we take a look at this, this is not really what we're looking for from a Dokkan Fest. I mean, these Dokkan Fest characters really do need to be the pillars of the team. And I'm just not looking at this guy as a pillar of the team. I feel like he would be significantly improved if his guard was permanent. Like, if they were going to do anything for this guy, that's, I think, which would have been good. Because then he could have been a nice character that you could have used. And then, of course, you know, with the domain update also happening, right, being able to use all the multiple character domains, he could be in a better spot. Now, as far as this buff goes, I do think this is going to help Physical Goku Black. So, JP Dokkan tweets out Goku Black's details, right? And then, I guess, yeah, so this was tweeted only about 2 hours ago. In the data download last night, if we take a look, Goku Black actually has, like, there's an extra ability in here. So, if we read this, right, you know, he gets the additional attack per Rainbow Keiser obtained, additional that has a high chance to be a super, and then additional super attack every time he does 5 attacks in battle. If we go over to JP, so he's got the Rainbow Orb, gets the additional. He has a guaranteed additional high chance to super. Every time you attack 5 times during battle, he gets an additional super. And then every time you attack 10 times during battle, he gets an additional super. Now, we were all thinking that this was just kind of like... just like a wording change. Like, he functionally is the same character that Global got, you know, back in February. But they're going to make, like they're going to word it so that he makes more sense. But Proton came in and said, no, that is not the case here. So, Physical Rose's passive skills are exactly the same on both versions. However, JP's version has an extra skill that launches an additional super when the attack count reaches 10. Everything else is the same. So, this truly is a brand new ability that they gave him. Now, I mean, do I think that this is going to make him better? Yes, I mean, absolutely. Because the biggest annoyance to me is going to be like these, right? Like although to be fair, every time he attacks, he is getting the buffs. But the point is, it being a guaranteed additional super is a big deal. Because, I mean, he's getting 30% defense right there. And then don't forget, he's also getting the defense right there. So, I mean, if he's just going to really be able to get a full-on extra attack in here, I think that this is going to be a nice addition to this character. Like, he is actually going to be better, for sure. So, they tweeted this out regarding the introduction image. We reposted the image with a passive skill text corrected. Now, they did also put a notice in-game talking about this. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and translate. So, the passive skills following characters have been modified as they behaved differently than expected. And this also applies to his transform state as well, his domain state. So he also gets this additional during his domain state as well. Which you could see he doesn't have on the global version right there. Okay. Okay, yeah. So they truly did just make him better. Like he's just stronger. He's just going to get more super attacks throughout the course of the fight. And I mean, the other thing too is, you know, like getting this additional super is going to start getting you closer to this again too. So it's all they did is they truly did just buff the shit out of him. I feel like this is actually, like, this is a notable increase. Like, getting an additional guaranteed super like this, I do think that this will help him. So he gets that. In addition, a status introduction post posted on the official X. I love how the X, formerly Twitter, has now been reposted with the corrected content. Okay. So there's that. Now, here's the thing. People are dying to write up, though, the essay about how, oh my god, Global Shaft. I mean, certainly we could say it's dumb that Goku Black was weaker the past couple of months than... I don't know if... Because I would buy... If you're going to tell me this was just a mistake they made when putting Goku Black into Global, I would buy that. I would. Because Global history is filled with this shit. But I also would buy that they're just deciding to make Goku Black a little bit stronger because he does not appear to me to be in line with all the other Dokkan Fest TRs released this year. Now, I've not used him, so again, I don't want to be pushing it. No matter what, he's the worst, and that's that. Like, I'm not saying any of that. It's just, to me, just from what I'm seeing, the way I'm gauging what Rose's capabilities are, he doesn't seem as good as he should be. So this potentially is a direct buff that they're giving him, right? And again, it's not just like, oh, JP is getting treated better. So the global Twitter quote tweeted the JP Twitter. An issue is found with Goku Black's passive. Certain skill effects are different than intended under specific conditions. Adjustments will be made to the character's passive skill. Okay. So global is going to be getting their data download. I mean, I'm just going to tell you all exactly what's going to happen. They're just going to change physical Goku Black to be this one right here. So the global version of Goku Black, here, he is going to be getting, it's this ability right here is going to be added to physical Goku Black. And it's not just like a dressing on it, right? Where, you know, it's written in the passive, but he could already do this. Apparently, again, this actually truly is a brand new ability that he did not have when he was on Global Dokkan. So physical Goku Black arriving on JP means he's going to be buffed on Global. Again, I mean, Global Dokkan, there's always going to be nonsense when it comes to Global. I truly am just praying that all of this nonsense goes away once the sync happens. I want to feel like when it's all hands on deck, and the whole team is just focused on essentially just, you know, like everything is the same on both versions. I gotta imagine that these types of issues and stuff like that would not happen as often with Global. Because again, remember, there's always going to be little bugs and shit. Like, it's unavoidable. Every game is always going to happen. But, like, specifically Global has had way more nonsense that it's had to deal with. So... we'll see, right? Goku Black does come out tonight in about 19 hours, Goku Black comes out. I'm on the new PC, so my stream shouldn't have issues that I've had for the past several summoning streams, which will be really nice. I'm definitely excited to use Goku Black, man. You know, more Super Bosses buffs. Now that they've upgraded him, I'm definitely excited to see how good, you know, buffed Goku Black is going to be. So, let me know what you guys think of the extra ability on Physical Goku Black. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.